What up, M&R family?
It's your Magg.
It's Rosh. But look, man, back with some more Gary Owen. Title of this one is Broken Family Part 2. We have reacted to Part 1, so go check that out if y'all ain't seen that. But look, man, any other videos y'all want to see us react to on the channel, just drop them down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. But look, man, let's get to this video. Shout out Gary Owen. This dude is hilarious. Part 2.
It's funny too, like people always ask you too, like, if you could go redo anything in your marriage, would you do something different? I was like, there's certain days I like to relive, for sure.
Shout.
I remember one day, there's a couple days. One big one though, I like to relive this day over, because one time I was flying with my ex, and I got upgraded and she didn't. And I got the email like 3 days prior. I just didn't say shit till we got to the gate. Because I remember I walked up, I looked at it, I said, oh my God, look, I just got upgraded.
He's stupid.
She's like, what? I was like, can I go sit in front? I remember she just looked at me. She was like, take your ass to the front, see what the fuck happens. I remember in that very moment, I was thinking to myself, kind of wish I was married to a white woman right now. Because in my brain, my white wives would have said, Gary, you work so hard for this family. You have given us a beautiful home. I drive a beautiful car, fully paid for. Our kids are in private school. You deserve that first class. So you go spread out. You too tall to be back here in the back. You've earned it. You go spread out.
Right.
But that's not what I got. I got take your ass to the front. See what the fuck happens. Let me tell you something. If I would have known that day that my marriage is gonna end in an ugly ass public divorce, I would have taken my ass to the front that day. It's such a weird thing to I look back on. I go, why the fuck was I so scared? Like, what the fuck was she gonna do? We were at the airport. I can't explain it. It's some kind of a black woman energy. I don't know what it is, but it's scary. And you gotta be in it to know what I'm talking about. I don't know what white, Latino, or Asian women energy is. I don't know, but I know what a black woman energy is, and it's scary. Because I remember sitting at the airport, I started looking around like, is some of her cousins here? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, if I sit in the front, they're gonna pick me up in the back, homie. What the fuck you doing? Because I look back on it, she wasn't loud. She didn't make a scene. She said it real subtle. Take your ass to the front. See what the fuck happens. I can't explain it, man. But I realized if I was gonna redo that day, I would have had to match her black woman energy with my own black woman energy. I couldn't match her with white man energy. That ain't gonna work. I've tried that. It never worked. So if I could read it,
He hella funny. He said, I tried that. It never worked.
that day, I have to match her energy with my own black woman energy. So the minute she said, take your ass to the front, see what the fuck happens, I would have came back at her. Well, I'm gonna take my ass to the front. I wanna see what the fuck's gonna happen. Show me what the fuck's gonna happen. I dare to cross that motherfucking curtain. I dare to cross that motherfucking curtain. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just took my seat in the back. These peanuts are pretty good. Are these planters? Sea salt in these or something. Can't believe I got 14 of them in this tiny bag. I'm full. I think I remember that flight so vividly. It wasn't because that just happened. That was the beginning of the flight. So once I realized I'm not going to the front, I said, well, let's have some fun with it. So she had a middle seat. So I said, look, you board before me. I'll be the last person on the plane. When I get on the plane, we'll ask the person in the window of the aisle if they want to switch. But we ain't gonna tell them which coaster first. We just gonna see if they cool. So she boarded. I'm the last on the plane. There was a lady in the window. I went to her first. I said, excuse me, ma'am, you might switch the seats so I can sit next to my wife? She was like, no. Right back to the window. I was like, dang, no discussion. Okay. Young dude in the aisle. Went to him next. Like, excuse me, man, you might switch the seats? He's like, I don't care. He grabbed his little Nike bag. He didn't even ask where my seat was. I gave him my ticket. He got about 3 rows up. He goes, hey, man, this is first. This is first. I said, I know, enjoy it. The lady in the window looked over. I said, don't. You said no, remember? No. So now we're about an hour into the flight, and I see that young kid walking back towards our row. We back in the 30s. He's in row 2. I said, why is he walking back here? He was like, hey, Gary, they're giving us lunch. You want anything to eat? I said, no, go eat. He about to give me his food. I was like, dude, I got peanuts. Potato, sea salt. So now we land. You know, when you're back in the 30s, it takes you about 15 minutes to be bored. I get off the plane. Guess who was waiting on me as soon as I got off the plane? That young kid again to say thank you for letting him ride him first. So now, me and him are walking to the baggage claim together. And we're just sitting there, and he's talking a mile a minute. He's like, oh my God, dude, I've never flown first before. I had lasagna. I had a chocolate chip cookie. He's like, I'm only 19 years old. They thought I was you. I got to drink the whole flight. I said, wait a minute, what the fuck you just say? That's when I realized he was drunk as fuck. He's staggering the baggage claim. Whoa. His mom was at the carousel. Hey, baby. I said, we got to go. He's fucked up. We got to get out of here. I wonder what happened to him. He was cool.
I wonder what happened to him. He was cool.
He got to be about 38 by now. A long time ago. I think the hardest part about divorce, at least for me, my experience, is avoiding a process server. I don't know if anybody's ever had to do that. I don't wish that on nobody, because I didn't really know how important a process server is in a divorce. I didn't realize all that it entailed, because I'll never forget when the quote-unquote shit hit the fan. Like, we have been separated for like 2-3 months already, right? And I'll never forget, I was in Naples, Florida. It was a Friday night. I had 2 shows. I get off stage after the first show. I go to my dressing room. I check my phone. And that's when TMZ got a hold of my divorce. And everybody's texting me, calling me, sending me the links. Whoa. It's TMZ, BET, People, AOL. I was like, AOL? We got a dial-up divorce. Ain't this a bitch? So my lawyer just started blowing me up. And so I finally answered. She goes, Gary, where you at right now? I said, I'm in Naples, Florida. She goes, you got a show tonight? I said, I got 2. I just got on the first one. The second one starts in 30 minutes. She goes, cancel it. I said, I can't cancel the show on 30 minutes notice. She goes, no, Gary, you don't understand. We are worried that a process server is on the way to serve you. I said, what does that mean? So she had explained to me, we got a house in California, we got a house in Ohio. I filed for divorce in Ohio. My ex filed in California. So my lawyer said, Gary, if you get served, chances are your divorce will go down in California. California's a 50-50 state, which means she can get half your money for the rest of your life. I said, say less, this show's over. I canceled that show so goddamn fast. I would say I feel bad for those 400 people that night, but I don't. Fuck them.
Hey, he said say less. I'm gone. Cancel what? They gonna be like, where he at? He gone.
I'm gone.
Hey.
Fuck them all. I got bigger shit to worry about than hee-haw jokes. My life, motherfucker. When I tell you, I immediately went on the run. Immediately. I canceled all my credit cards. I was Randy Moss, straight cash, homie. I changed my cell phone number. I changed my cell phone carrier, because I be watching the first 48. They be catching them killers by pinging their cell phones off them towers. I didn't want a process server pinging my shit. I was sticking and moving all over the country. I was never anywhere for more than like 5-6 days. I was going to really white areas to blend in. Went to Maine, Montana, North and South Dakota. Went to West Virginia, hiked the Appalachian Trail. I was on the run. But after about 8 weeks of being on the run, I said, I got to get back to work. I was going crazy, right? So I called my lawyer, I called my manager, I said, I'm ready to go back to work. They said, Gary, we don't recommend it. I said, I got to get back to work. So the 8 weeks I was on the run, I really tried to educate myself on how not to get served. So on my line of work, the 2 most common places is on stage and at the airport. So when I went back to work, all my shows, I'd be way back here. I was traveling with the undercover security guy, so you wouldn't know. He'd be in the front, you wouldn't even know it. So And then the airport was the other big one. So what I would do, I would never fly into a city I was performing in. So my first week back to work, I was in Baltimore, Maryland. I flew into Pittsburgh, drove my ass down to Baltimore, and never got on the highway, all back roads.
All back
And these process servers, they'll get these fake ass cop cars, they'll pull you over, you ain't getting a ticket, you getting papers. So I was back. So at one point, I was so deep in Amish country in Pennsylvania. That's how back roads I was at. Like, I was the only car on the road. There was a bunch of dudes in horses and carriages. They got these suits on with hats and beards with no mustaches. And you look on the side, they building homes with their bare hands. Like no hammer, just hitting a nail. So I got hungry. At one point I got hungry, I thought I stopped and get something to eat. So I stopped at this restaurant called Bob Evans, right? So I sit in this back booth so I can see everybody coming. So I'm eating, but my head's on swivel, like I said. And it's all Amish looking people in the restaurant. And also one black dude walked in. I said, what the fuck he doing here? And the dude made eye contact. He goes, yo, Gary. I said, not today. Not today. He started walking towards me. I'm throwing orange juice, toast at this motherfucker. He chased me all over that goddamn restaurant. I don't know if he was a process server or not. I couldn't risk it. There's probably still some brother in Pennsylvania. Gary's a motherfucking asshole. My bad.
My bad.
If he sees this.
He said, my bad.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't know who you were.
Fucking asshole. My bad. If he sees this, my fault, man.
My fault, man. My fault.
My fault, man. For real. Hey, this was funny. I wonder if it's a part 3.
Not today.
Not today. I wonder if it's a part 3. Hey. Oh, man. Let us know in the comments if it's a part 3. Man. But look, man, any other videos y'all want to see us react to on the channel, drop them down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But look, man, we catch y'all on the next video.